Hi everyone, my name is Lily, welcome to my channel. Today I bring another important video that is essential to humanity. Emphasis on humanity. We're not zombies, are we? No. I'll tell you who is a zombie. The zombies in this book. Wasn't that smooth? I don't understand why I haven't hosted the Oscars yet. We're going to talk about Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, which is a movie that I love, and so I'm reading the book. I mean, I already did read it. If I was reading the book, this would be a terrible review. Today I'm on page 502, and things are getting good, but I can't say anything because then I will start to theorize myself, and then I will spoil the book. Thanks for watching. So let's imagine you've never heard of Pride and Prejudice before. Pride and Prejudice is like the love story. I guess Romeo and Juliet is the love story. This is a close second. It's by Jane Austen. It's very old, from many, many, many moons ago. And it's magical. And I have a firm belief that everyone should read Pride and Prejudice in their life. I have not gotten there yet, but I've seen the movies so many times, and I have a lot of faith that the movies are very accurate to the book because I've seen so many quotes everywhere and they're all the same, so everything just seems to line up properly. So I'm really trusting those movies. So take an English love story and mix it with zombies. There you are. This is Pride and Prejudice and Zombies for you. Now let's imagine that you know of Pride and Prejudice, but you've never heard of Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Imagine Pride and Prejudice, and then imagine zombies intermixed throughout the story. That is Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Now let's imagine you've seen Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, the movie. This is that, except more like Pride and Prejudice. Still a lot of zombies, but the focus is not on the zombies. It's just Pride and Prejudice with zombies mixed in. In the movies, there's a bigger emphasis on the zombies. Like, it's the obstacle that they have to overcome. But in the book, it's just there. Like, it's an obstacle, but it's not the obstacle. Like, the main obstacle is still everyone's relationships with each other. But it's still exactly what I was hoping for. And there is nothing that I did not love about this book. So let's talk some more about it, shall we? No one's stopping me. I'm gonna keep going. You can't stop me. So if it wasn't obvious already, I highly recommend this book. The only thing that should deter you from reading this is a hatred of zombies. But if you like zombies, welcome to the promised land. I hope that gave enough information about what you're getting into. Everyone knows Pride and Prejudice. If this is your first time hearing about Pride and Prejudice, it is an honor to be of service. And I'm so glad that there were zombies involved, just like this book. So glad that there were zombies involved. So I hoped you liked this. I hoped. Once. It was terrible. My life is a monologue. So like if you missed something, nothing else is gonna make sense. Yeah. I really hope you like everything surrounding this. Pride and Prejudice, zombies, the book, the movie, the original book. I hope you like it all. I hope you have an awesome day, and now we're going to start spoiling things, so please cover your ears or mute your computer or probably just turn off the video. I will see you soon. Where to begin with the spoilers? Just another reminder. I watched the movie first because I didn't know there was a book. The movie was awesome and it was interesting because like this is straight up Pride and Prejudice with zombies. It ends like Pride and Prejudice does. Most of the content is Pride and Prejudice, and there's no like sub-story concerning zombies or concerning Mr. Wickham being a zombie. Whereas the movie took the zombie idea and then like made something out of it. So this is just, I already said, it's just Pride and Prejudice with zombies. Even though it doesn't have like a totally new and unique story, it was still so fun, and just the presence of zombies in a place where they should not be is so funny and wonderful. It makes it like 40 times better. And I really think that it's a great addition to Pride and Prejudice. It really does not feel out of place for some reason to have zombies in Pride and Prejudice. Elizabeth is already this really strong-willed person, so if you give her a sword and make her a zombie slayer, it just makes her even more Elizabeth Bennet. Same with Darcy and Lady Catherine. Like, if you give them a sword, it only brings out more of their character. And during the story, in like the iconic scenes where they would throw in something about ninjas or dojos or training in mountains or something, it didn't seem out of place. Because the thing I love most about Jane Austen's writing is that she looks at situations as they actually are. Like, she'll describe interactions with people like, he said this as is expected, and we all politely nodded, and then we went about our day laughing at him silently or something like that. That was terrible, but you know what I mean? She tells it like it is, but in like kind of a snarky way. So when you put zombies in there too, it just adds to the snarkiness and the awesomeness, and the matter-of-factness of it is just really funny. That was pretty deep. Someone pull me up. I thought it was so funny. Tragic, yes, but just deserved that Wickham ended up crippled and married to Lydia, and Lydia ended up having to take care of him for the rest of her life. That's not the perfect situation that they were hoping for, but neither of them deserved the perfect situation, so it was just great that that happened, because like they got what was coming to them all along. Or with Mr. Collins marrying Charlotte. Charlotte was stricken with the plague, and so she was turning into a zombie, but Mr. Collins didn't even realize it. He didn't even know. But it just kind of, it's sad, again, it's sad because Charlotte's wonderful. But it's Mr. Collins that you really just want to like slap a lot of times. So it was just great when they would throw in stuff like that to bring justice to people. I don't know if you would call it justice or assault. No one likes Mr. Collins, really. And no one likes Mr. Wickham. Subjecting them to those cruel fates is exactly what everyone always wanted. I also really appreciated when Elizabeth was told to fight Lady Catherine's favorite ninjas, and she totally just took them down. And Lady Catherine was just like, how dare you? It was great that Elizabeth got the opportunity to show Lady Catherine up instead of words, instead of like saying something back to someone and then them being like, oh snap, she did not just say that. You have swords, and so you can kill things, and they'll be like, oh snap, you did not just do that. Because that one confrontation scene that they have in the original story is great, but also assassinating her ninjas is good too. What else was there? I feel like the story went by so fast. It was so familiar, but then there were zombies. Those were so good. Most of what I love about this has already been said in my movie review. I love this book so much, and I really hope you loved it too if you've read it. If you haven't seen the movie yet, certainly watch it. Certainly. I would watch like 20 more Pride and Prejudice and Zombies movies. I would watch adaptations of other old movies with zombies. Gone with the Wind and zombies. That would be really funny. Actually, it's kind of already like that with all the soldiers, all the wounded soldiers. Wow, they were ahead of the game. I'm done. That's all. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.